Hello, everyone. Welcome, Radiant Souls. Welcome. So, we are going to be doing the Waning Moon card pull. As many of you know, I do these card pulls for the collective, and I do them on or around the moon phases. So, for the past, really 3-4 years, I'm part of an online yoga studio called the Body Mind Soul Studio. And I've learned volumes by being a part of that community. And a couple of years ago, they went through the lunar cycles. And I did, of course, the teachings on it and bought a book on it and have a deck on it as well. But the more that I am becoming in tune with the moon, the more I understand my emotions and how things ebb and flow. And astrology is that way too. I know that more and more people are starting to understand that astrology is not something that is just, a metaphysical thing, which it is, but it is science. I mean, it is where the planets are, where the moon is, where it is in the moment, space, and time that we are. It affects us. We are energy. So welcome. So first off, as I like to do, I want us to just kind of come into the space together. So if you can, please put your feet on the floor, sit upright, and close your eyes with me. And we're going to take 3 breaths in and out through the nose. And we're going to be doing a balanced breath. So that means for a count of 5 inhaling and a count of 5 exhaling. And we're going to do that 3 times, okay? So just come and join me. Connect to Mother Earth wherever you are. Connect to the heavens. Connect to your heart. And we're going to start inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just leave your eyes closed for a moment. Go back to your natural breathing in and out through your nose. And this just helps calm our nervous system. We all know that the breath is first and foremost the important thing in our health. You can slowly open your eyes. Thank you for doing that. I love for us to just take a moment and be in the moment. Some of my friends have been sending me this wonderful lady on Instagram, and she just does a minute of being mindful. And it literally is just a minute of just coming in the moment, being in the space together. And it helps us, I know, kind of calibrate where we are right now. So thanks for joining. So this waning moon, and again, I always post it on my Facebook page, the waning moon or the waxing moon, what the astrologer that I follow, what they put up, what the energies are. And I always love to read it, of course, before I come on here, just to see what energies are out there, what's going on right now. And I'm not sure if you guys are feeling it, but I am. It's definitely a waning moon, more rest, more slowing down, more letting go of things that we really don't need to be concerned with. And I know I've posted recently, I had some things come up last week. I took a week off from work and had all these wonderful plans and they got changed. But I maneuvered through it, and I know it was a lesson for me to be with myself and to understand what it is to rest, to not do, to keep doing all the time. So what's really interesting, because I'm usually going to bring something I'm going to read because it really resonates with what the waning moon energies are bringing in right now. And it's from that Raise Your Vibration book by Kyle Gray. If you're just kind of getting into and learning about different metaphysical things, it's a great source because it's easy to read, it's easy to understand, and it really helps bring us into understanding ourselves, because that's really what this journey is about. Loving and understanding ourselves, not what's out there, but what's in here. So the vibe for today, that's vibe number 72. I'm getting near the end of the book here. So it's called Creating Space to Allow. And I really feel like this goes hand in hand with what this waning moon is bringing in. One of the things I read was basically envisioning a hammock and being in that hammock and just resting and allowing space. It's your destiny to experience good things because your essence is goodness. When good things aren't occurring, space is required for them to enter. There's so much information out there regarding manifesting and creating your dreams, so much so that we feel we're not doing enough and often keep checking back in with the universe to make sure our prayers have been heard. Hello, that's me. It's important to remember that it's not your role to micromanage the universe. If your intentions are clear and the action steps you have taken are coming with ease, then the next step is to allow. When you create space, you let things unfold as they need to. It's a symbol of your trust in the power that's within you and the power that created you. You have the ability to manifest miracles in your life. Get out of the universe's way and let it support you. Don't go looking for a miracle. Know that it's already in place. When you allow it, you'll see it. You can create miracles, but you cannot direct them. Leave them to the universe. So the vibe of the day is, you are encouraged to create space in your mind for the seeds of your dreams to grow. When you plant a seed in the garden, you don't go dig it up to see if it's growing or not. You expect it to grow. So trust in the universe and know that whatever intentions you have put out into the field have been heard, and that the wheels of the universe are turning for your highest good. Dear universe, I hand this over to you. Thank you for placing your hands of light upon this situation and everyone and everything involved. I let go. I create space for miracles. I know miraculous energy is here now. I allow miracles to be revealed. And so it is. So allowing, making space, sitting in that hammock, those are the things to keep in mind right now as we traverse through the waning moon that's coming up on, of course, the new moon, where we start again. So the deck that I'm using today is the beautiful Angel Prayers deck by Kyle Gray. It's another one of my ones I've had for a while, and I really enjoy this deck because it gives you some little lessons about some different archangels if you're into angelic energy, but it also has cards that are practical as well. Like last week, I used this for my weekly card pull, and the one for my heart was just breathe, allow and breathe. So I did that. All right. So we have definitely grounded in. Again, thank you for joining and doing that balanced breath with me at the beginning. All right. Thank you, angels and ancestors and spirit guides, for revealing to us what we need to know this waning moon. It feels so good to know you are here and we are willing to listen. All right, so let's pull 4 cards. It's a 4-card pull. And let's see what the cards are telling us. All righty. Oh, yeah. Okie dokie. Very lovely. I love this. We have got some serious archangel energy here today. I did a little meditation before, and with this gentleman that I follow, I post his stuff sometimes as well. His name is Tim Wild, and he did a beautiful Archangel Uriel. It was just 12 minutes, and I did it before I got on. And Archangel Uriel is an angel that I definitely resonate with. I've utilized their energy in a lot of things to manifest for myself. So I love that we have a lot of angels here. So the first card is, what do I need to release during this waning moon? What do I need to release? And it's Archangel Azrael, change and transition. And feel free to say the reading here out loud. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through change. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through change. So that is a big hello and what we need to release. This archangel, he is utilized a lot. He actually is utilized in people who transition, when people pass away. According to the books I've read, he assists in their soul's transition. And he is an amazing angel that helps us transition into change, helps us to accept change. So we need to release these things that keep coming around. And I mention this in every one of my videos because it is a major change and shift that we're going through. There's a lot of things we need to release. And we can do that by trusting ourselves and knowing that our heart and soul is going to guide us. So what we need to release right now is holding on to things that really we know deep down are not serving us any longer. And I know it can be difficult. But when we do let go, we allow, we open up that space. So the second card is, what will help me through this waning moon? And it is amazing Archangel Raziel, the angel of spiritual gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. So this is what is going to help us through this time, the gifts and talents that we have within us. You know, something comes to mind. I was at a wonderful get-together this past weekend. It was a celebration for someone's birthday. And he had a wall that we could create and paint and whatever we wanted to put on this wall at his place. And there were some amazing things that some of these people put up on the wall. And I asked some of them, like, are you guys artists? And they're like, no, I'm not an artist. But they are. And that's a gift being shown right there. So utilizing our gifts and talents, that could be being someone that smiles at someone, that's always joyful, that brings positivity wherever they go. That's a gift. Or being able to just listen to a friend, listen to someone. That's a gift. Being able to just be quiet and be with someone. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a job or, okay, I can do this. I mean, our gifts and our talents are so broad. We have so many. And I'm learning mine as I go. And I know that you are too. So that is what's going to help us. And it's our spiritual gifts. So that could mean sitting in silence, going outside and sitting with Mother Nature, hugging a tree, my favorite thing. That really is a spiritual gift. So the third card is what will help me accept and surrender at this time. And it is our inner power, or in this case, the Divine Father. Now, depicted on this card is Shiva, and he is a well-known god in the Hindu traditions. And he brings so much power. He is seen as a father figure. And we see our father figures that have power, and this is divine. This is a divine father. So it says, Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So what will help me accept and surrender? By asking and knowing that whoever you see as your deity or the Divine Father assisting you in surrendering and accepting the things that are going on right now. This is a very powerful card, very powerful energy. It's always good when we have our Father with us, whether they're here on this plane or not, because they are there to support us. And so we have that support. So that is going to help us to get through this time, is to leaning on that Father figure. So the last card is, what is the final outcome of this waning moon? And we have another wonderful archangel, and it is Archangel Raguel, the archangel of peace and harmony. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. I mean, this card is I just love it. That's, to me, the epitome of peace and harmony. And that is the final outcome. And actually, in the meditation I just did before I came on, Tim was saying we need to ground ourselves in. We need to call in that we are instruments of peace and harmony. Put your hands over your heart and say, I'm an instrument of peace and harmony. I'm bringing my gifts and talents of love and joy. We all are. We are joyous beings. We are love beings. We are. It's a lot to traverse, that is for sure. But having peace and harmony in the forefront, that's the final outcome of this card pull. That's what will get us to where we need to be. And I'm getting better at remembering. I like to always look at the card that's on the bottom of the deck. And what a beautiful balance this is. The unconditional love of the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So we have the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. The balance of peace and harmony, changing and transitioning, remembering our gifts. I mean, it can't be more clear what we need to focus on right now at this time. And that is, accepting the change, being all right with that change, utilizing our spiritual gifts and talents to help us maneuver through that change, knowing that we have our divine masculine and feminine, or divine mother and father there to help us, to support us. And whether, again, if they're here with us or they are already passed away, they're still with us. So I hope this card reading gives you a reminder to just relax. Envision yourself in a hammock, or if you've got one, go get in it. And just move and go with the flow of these energies. I know there's a lot going on out there, and it's amping up because they're trying to distract us more and more. But the more that we do come together and look at what Mother Earth and what the planets are telling us and what the moon is telling us, the better we are. So always remember to go within versus going without, going outside and looking. Thank you for always joining me. It's such a pleasure to do these. I hope it does bring you some comfort, some insight, some things to think about. And please feel free to leave what you're feeling in the comments. Share it if you like. But I really do. I do this really for me, to keep me on my path, to stay grounded and centered in my heart. So I'm sending this love to you always. And as always, you know I'm sending you peace, love, and soul. I'll see you at the new moon. Take care.